5 Minutes for Mom, and I am here at the fabulous Social Luxe Party, and I am with the stylist of the event, Jennifer from Hostess with the Mostess. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for being here.
And I have a little fun story. Hostess with the Mostess, Janice and I had serious header envy for when we were redesigning our site quite a couple years ago, and we saw your site and we were just dying with envy. We're like, please, we need her. And we wanted to get you to design our site, but you didn't do that anymore because you're so busy with your fabulous site of your own.
Too busy planning the parties now. But I love that you invented this term header envy. I'm totally going to use that now.
Well, serious header envy, because you have the most amazingly designed site with fabulous photos, and that's one of the reasons your site looks so amazing, though, is that you've got photos of all this hostess.
Yeah, we really wanted it to be an eye candy site because we know that people actually don't want to have the time to read long things now, so we wanted to, capture them with a visual. And most people can take a look at something and then say, oh, I like that, and then I want to read more about it. And then we kind of break everything down and show them how to redo it at home. So, yeah, it's a how-to.
Very much a how-to. So you're really into teaching those of us that don't have your gift.
Yeah, well, it's actually a lot easier than you would think, and I know party planning can be stressful. Everyone is like, oh, I'm not sure if I have the eye for it, but honestly, once they get into it, they always love it. So I love showing people how easy it really is, to have something stylish.
So it's very much about teaching everyone. And so where do you find your inspirations?
Really everywhere. I mean, a lot of times I'll get inspiration from a great dress, a fabric print, stationery. Usually I'll find one thing and then design a party around it. So, like for example, with this party, we just had the color palette of the logo, and that's what was the total inspiration for the orchid colors. Everything is designed around that, and it makes it easier because you just have one thing to base everything off of, instead of just kind of going crazy with too many decisions to make. Yeah.
So, what advice do you have for, first of all, for people throwing a party, and also for bloggers? Two pieces of advice.
Well, for throwing a party, I would just say, have fun with it. Try to step away from the stress and just think about the aspects that you love. Don't feel like you have to do everything perfect. We don't all have to be Martha Stewart. It's really, nobody has time anymore. So find the aspect you love, whether it's the food, and then have somebody else help with the decor, or if you don't love to cook, bring in takeout. Just don't feel like you have to do everything yourself. That's my biggest piece of advice, because everyone at the party is going to take a cue from you. If you're having a good time, you're not frazzled, then they're going to follow suit. So yeah.
And advice for bloggers?
Well, there's so many different things I could say for blogging, but it's really just about, updating all the time, letting your passion show through. I love keeping things kind of short and sweet, not being overly wordy with it, but just really, I think that people can tell if you're really passionate about what you're talking about, then I think that people appreciate that, readers do. So, yeah.
Well, great advice. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for making this so stylish event. Fabulous. Thank you, and thanks for joining us at 5minutesformom.com.